The Germans have been held at Compiègne, 48 kilometers away. Frantic refugees trying to escape are crowding whole highways. Premier Renault's promise of June 11 will be kept. The sacred soil of France...
Yes, but that's not the kind of a thing you should be doing these days. It's fantastic.
Fantastic, my foot. All I want is a few laughs and a little fun.
Fun? Don't you know what's happening? Oh, Kitty, sometimes I can't understand you.
For months, everybody's been as gloomy as gravediggers. You worst of all. I go down to Fontainebleau, and just because I take a walk with another man, a friend of yours, you start to snarl at me like a jealous husband in a melodrama.
You are just...
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. I'm as innocent as an Easter lily.
Yeah. That's it. A few laughs. A good time. That's all you ever think of.
And I've had 3 wonderful years because of you.
Yes, but now we're at war. I wish you could read the reports I get at the Foreign Office.
I know. They'd probably make me furiously angry, then violently ill.
Look, I am a Frenchman and you are my wife. But at a time like this, where is Madame? Madame is in Fontainebleau with somebody else, laughing.
Oh, darling, don't. You know I'd do anything I could. Jump into the Maginot Line with a bayonet. Stay here and weep buckets of tears if it would help any.
Oh, you always have such quick excuses for your foolishness. You give them with such assurance. It's infuriating.
I love you very much. I can give that with assurance.
All your life you have been impetuous, willful and flippant.
Now you're being nasty again. If I've seen flippant, it's because a long time ago in America I learned that, well, that a laugh bolsters up your courage when everything seems to be going hopelessly wrong.
Oh, I have no time to stay here arguing. I've got to get to the Foreign Office. But when I get back...
I won't be here.
Oh, I see. Running back to your old governess again. Calm now. You're no longer 16.
Your French charm, my pet, is retreating as fast as your sense of humor. Till you get it back, I'll be at Emmy's.
You crazy little featherhead.
Hello, Emmy? Emmy, this is Kitty. I'm sending my bags and stuff over to your apartment. It's Andre again. What? You're closing your antique shop? But, darling, that's absurd. You know the Germans will never take Paris. Well, at least wait there. I'll be at your flat by 5 o'clock. Okay.
It's exactly like a French elevator to go out of order at a time like this. The infernal things.
What has Madame de Mornay in these bags? Gold?
How should I know, the little fool careering around the city while the Germans are marching in? Now remember, Margot, lock all the cupboards, especially the silver chest. And if those fiends ask for the key, if they still ask for anything, give it to them. I don't want that good lock broken.
What's going to happen to us, Madame Martin? All the tenants in my building have fled.
Foreigners, of course, just like them. Wait till I get hold of that concierge. Will she get a piece of my mind?
But good it will do. The elevator is always out of order when we have things to carry.
Be sure to keep the keys around your neck. I know they'll feel cold on your chest, but it's by far the safest place for them.
Yes, Miss Quaid.
Oh, Madame Martin, I wish to complain about the elevator. It is simply outrageous.
I know. It has stopped again. But let me remind you, mademoiselle, there is a war. And I am only a concierge, not an electrician.
I thank you to mind your manners, and please call me a cab.
I fear it would be useless, mademoiselle. Undoubtedly, madame is afraid to venture into the street. I will call the cab. Attend to your business, mademoiselle, and leave mine to me. The cabbage. I wish the Boche would shoot her, just a little.
Don't talk like that. I hope to heaven they haven't caught Madame de Mornay. As soon as the cab comes, I'll have to leave. Tell her I waited till the last possible moment and that we brought down all her luggage.
Emmy, here I
am. My dear, if you aren't the limit. Ever since I've known you, you've been late for everything. Trains, boats, dinners, theaters, operas, fittings, but I did hope at a time like this.
At a time like this, do be calm. And what are my bags doing down here?
You're coming with me and we haven't a moment to lose.
This quail in a panic? Bless us and save us, Gibraltar slid into the sea.
Anybody with any sense is in a panic. Perhaps that's why you're so calm. Put those bags in Madame's car. We won't wait for the cab. Kitty, give me a hand with this luggage.
I'm not going.
But the Germans are coming. The radio said so, and Andre telephoned.
Andre? Well, that was white of him. What did he have on his mind?
He says you're to leave at once with me. It's just a matter of hours.
Oh, nonsense. I'll check with the American Embassy.
But we haven't time. We'll miss the train.
Oh, hush.
Kitty, I tell you, there isn't time.
Emmy, keep your shirt on.
You are the limit.
Hello, this is Madame de Mornay. I want to speak to the ambassador, please. Hello, Bill? Oh, I'm sorry, I want the ambassador. He has? Well, then, Tony or Freddie. What? Everybody? Yes, I hear. I understand. They've all left.
Just what I've been trying to tell you.
Well, come on, what are we waiting for? Come on, Emmy, get in.
Oh, Margot, I do so hate to leave you at the mercy of the
Oh, madame.
Just as I said.
Not a taxi to be had for love or money. Thank you, madame. But as you see, we have got our own transportation.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, ladies. Good luck. Bon voyage.
Thank you, and I hope at least when the war is over, the lift will go up as well as down.
Why doesn't somebody move?
You'll only wear out your horn, not that it matters.
All right. Stand me in the corner. I know it's my fault we missed the train, but nobody asked you to wait for me, you know.
Right, my dear, but in good conscience, I couldn't very well leave you behind. There's enough confusion without you running around loose.
Oh, officer, please. Can't you make the move?
Impossible, madame. It's like this all the way to Bordeaux. It's a madhouse.
Emmy, get out the map. Let's get off this blooming highway. I remember there's a little side road somewhere near here. I knew it. There it is, right here. Just a little farther on. Oh, please, people, be nice. Be angels. Give an inch. Just a few yards more and we'll be out of this mess.
Doesn't look like much of a road to me.
Ah, but it'll lead us on one that's almost as good as the highway. Wait and see, and then we'll simply whiz.
Splendid. I only hope it'll be in the right direction. We'll be whizzing. It would be nice to know where we are and what they're aiming at. Then I wouldn't be quite so sure it was the back of my neck.
Cheer up, Emmy. It can't be much longer before we reach that blinking highway.
We'll get there in one piece, and if there is a highway...
I guess I better risk the lights.
Did you see what I saw? For heaven's sake, whatever happens, let's meet it with dignity.
Where are you going?
Well, we were looking for a highway leading south.
All roads south are closed. Where do you come from?
Paris.
Drive on.
Where to?
Follow me. Turn left.
Yes, sir.
Straight ahead from now on.
Where will it take us?
Back to Paris, madame.
Poor Emmy. I feel like the heel to have gotten you into this.
I could take it all standing up if I only had a cup of tea.
You know something? I know where we are. That so-and-so did us a favor when he put us on this highway. You shall have your tea, darling. Buckets of it. Just a short way off this road, there's a nice little inn.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Kitty, let's stick to the highway. We don't want to get lost again.
We won't. I promise you.
I told you so. There's no one here, of course. Relax. I'm going to get out and see. Hey, open up in there.
doing home?
Quiet. There are Germans about. There is no one here. Everyone has fled.
I want to speak to Papa Renard.
Papa Renard has gone too.
Ah, come out from behind that. Shut up, Papa. I know you.
Madame de Mornay. 1,000 pardons, madame. One small moment, please.
See? What did I tell you? Come on, get out.
It's just too good to be true.
Come on, boys. Come on. I have the place. Come on, we'll get something to eat. Come along. Come on.
Madame, it's good to see a friendly face in these terrible times.
Come on. This is no time for sentiment. We're starved.
All I need is a decent cup of tea.
Oh, Papa, this is fine. Now I feel human again.
Oh, dear ladies. That I should have only been able to offer you a mere suggestion of an omelette. But what would you? All day long, 1,000 people have come to my door saying, feed us, Renard. They have cleaned me out like ravens, like vultures.
So stop apologizing, Papa. We're doing fine. And we're very grateful.
You certainly are. Why do you keep peering through the windows, monsieur?
Yes, Papa. Why are you so jumpy?
These are terrible times.
Chin up, boys. I haven't forgotten you. Yeah, that's a baby. That's a boy.
Madame de Mornay,
You scared me.
how far can you trust your friend?
Miss Quayle. It's like the Bank of England.
Of course I trust the Bank of England.
Come on, Papa. What's bothering you?
Oh, madame, I'm in such a terrible trouble. There's a young flyer hiding here. An Englishman.
What?
He was shot down this morning.
Oh, is he hurt?
No, miraculously. Only somewhat bruised.
Where is he? I want to talk to him.
I want you to talk to him. He won't listen to me. He refuses to surrender. He's mad.
Monsieur Renard, if you think for a moment that I would advise a British soldier to give himself up, you are vastly mistaken.
But, mademoiselle, you don't realize the danger. He wants me to give him civilian clothes, the young fool. If the Boche touch him without the uniform, they'll hang him as a spy.
Where is he?
He's upstairs.
Well, bring him down.
Very well, mademoiselle.
Renard's right. The poor guy certainly's in a spot.
But he can't surrender.
There ought to be something we could do.
Now, you keep out of this, Kitty. You'll only add to the confusion. Besides, it's not your problem. You're an American, so you're neutral.
Oh, Britannia. I'm as much at war as you are. Besides, I have a French husband.
That doesn't count. You've left him.
But what's that got to do with this situation? You don't know how to handle this. You've never been in a real jam in your life. And I've been in practically nothing else but.
This is no time to brag about it.
This is the young gentleman.
Flight Lieutenant William Gray.
How do you do? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Did I hurt you?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just the cabbage patch I landed in. It was a bit bumpy.
Oh, well, come and sit down. I am Emmeline Quayle, a fellow Britisher. This is my American friend, Madame de Mornay.
I wish we could find something to help you, Lieutenant.
Thanks very much, but all I need is some civilian clothes. I know I'll only have an outside chance, but I've got to try because I need it so terribly.
I can understand that.
If you only knew what it's like. Yesterday they had to send me up 9 times. Some of the chaps 10, 11 times. Don't you see? I must try it at any cost.
But you haven't a chance.
The whole country's alive with Germans.
I cannot hide you in this house any longer. True, you are needed in England, but my children need me here.
Until we decide what's to be done, I shall stay here with him. If the Germans find him, I'll say I'm responsible.
Emmy, that's crazy. If the Germans find him, they'll simply shoot you both. No, if Papa Reynard can't keep him here, why don't we take him with us?
With a German on every corner.
Sure. Nobody ever looks for what's right under their noses. Besides, he'll have a much better chance of getting across from Paris than from this little hole. What do you say, Lieutenant?
Why?
You're coming with us.
Madame, mademoiselle, I beg you.
Kindly open the door.
Madame, facing who you need to take him.
Oh, stop gabbing and help me yank those bags out.
You stay behind here. Keep out of sight.
Come on, Papa. Wait all night.
Mademoiselle, I trust you will not live to regret this rashness.
I may not live, but I won't regret it.
Come on, son. Come on. Get on the floor. Quick, get on here. Quick. Sorry, that won't do. You'll have to get up.
Oh, dear, what are we going to do now?
The extra luggage compartment. Come, quick.
Oh, splendid. Oh, but you'll never fit in there.
You'll have to now.
I'm collapsible.
Think it'll be all right?
You're cozy compared to an open cockpit.
Come on, Papa. Hurry, quick.
Good luck.
I suppose you mean good riddance.
Take a look at that signpost, Emmy. See what it says.
I think it said 27 kilometers to Paris.
Won't be long now, Lieutenant.
Don't worry about me. I only hope you're as comfortable as I am.
He's a sweet kid, isn't he?
Pity. We're trying to save his life, not start a flirtation.
Oh, Emmy, you're as bad as Andre.
What happened? Were we shot at?
Worse than that. I'm afraid we blew a tire.
Which one is it?
One of the rear ones. Yup, here it is.
Oh, dear.
What do we do now?
Get the spare tire.
Well, give me the keys.
Where do you keep your tools?
In the mint, for all I know.
Did you say a flat?
I did, pal,
Let me help. I'm good at that sort of thing.
You stay where you are.
Would it be a chance to stretch my legs?
And if the German patrol comes by, I suppose we simply say you're our chauffeur in an RAF uniform because we fancy the color. Give me a hand with this.
What's that for?
It's the jack, the tool you raise the car with.
How do you know about these things?
Oh, I never could afford a car, but I did the next best thing. I used to get the catalogs of new models every year. The smaller ones, of course. But you would get yourself this monster. I hope I'll be able to manage it.
Maybe if you speak to it sternly, it'll sit up and beg.
Stop being witty. There's a car. I want to.
Anything I can do for you? Captain von Weber, at your service.
How do you do?
Charmed, madame. American, I presume?
Yes?
And your friend?
Oh, that's Miss Quayle.
British.
I would have guessed it, mademoiselle. Schultz! Change the tire for the lady.
Oh, no, please don't bother.
No bother at all, madame.
It's very kind, but I'm perfectly capable of doing it myself.
You must forgive my friend. She's a frustrated mechanic.
Where were you going, madame?
Well, originally we were going south.
South?
Yes, I've been neglecting my suntan frightfully. But we ran into one of your patrols, so now we're on our way back to Paris. That is, we were until we blew a tire. We've been getting nowhere fast until you came along. All of which proves that men are not only pleasant, but necessary to have around.
Come, madame. You really weren't going south for a suntan now, were you?
No. Like everyone else, we've been running away from your galloping army.
Oh, but how heartless. After all the months we have been looking forward to taking Paris. Paris without women. What an empty victory.
Really, Captain, I didn't know that was the reason you were taking it.
I'm feeling a little tired, so if you don't mind, I'll get in the car.
But of course, mademoiselle.
Don't you think we ought to get started? It's very late, you know.
Yes, you're right, Emmy.
Your friend is not very sociable, is she?
Oh, it's not that. It's just like most spinsters. She's a bit shy when men are around.
How fortunate for me. Oh, you charming little dog. Should she would.
Now you've met everyone, including my dogs.
Tire has been changed, sir.
All right, you may return to the car. Here, take this.
I can't tell you how we appreciate all you've done for his captain.
You can save your thanks till the end of our journey.
Is your car following us to Paris?
Yes, and I'll have the pleasure of driving you there myself.
Oh, how lovely. Aren't we lucky, Emmy, to have the captain drive us?
Yes. And luck is exactly what we're going to need.
Home at last. Thanks to you, Captain. Without you, we never would have gotten by all those nosy patrols.
You see, it pays sometimes to have a friend among the enemy. Schultz?
Yes, sir.
The lady's luggage.
Oh, be careful with those bags. There's glass in one of them.
There's nothing to worry about. Schultz is extremely dependent.
Oh, it's high time we stopped imposing on your kindness, Captain.
Yes, really. You mustn't bother. We can manage.
I assure you, it's no trouble at all, madame. Aren't you going to open the door?
Oh, yes, of course, the door. Emmy, you have the key.
Oh, yes. Key.
Well, thanks again and goodbye. We really mustn't keep you any longer.
It was a pleasure, Madame de Monet. What's the matter? Can't you find the key?
It must be here somewhere. I couldn't have forgotten to have taken it.
You must have left in a great hurry.
Oh, you should have seen us.
Why not ring for the concierge?
Oh, no, I hate to wake her.
Well, that's what the bell is for.
All these bags are out, sir. Anything in the trunk compartment?
No. Oh, there's the door.
Well, goodbye.
Oh, here's my card. You can always reach me at the military department of the Gestapo.
Thank you.
Till we meet again.
Another moment of that and I'd have a stroke.
Pick up the bags and hang at you.
Shouldn't we get the boy out now?
No, first go in and see if the coast is clear. That concierge is awake. She answers the bell.
The lazy thing never comes to the door. She only presses the buzzer.
Well, take in the bags and make sure.
Oh,
It's all right, Lieutenant. We'll have you safely out in a few minutes.
Oh, Miss Quayle, you are back so soon.
yes, Madame Martha. How nice to see you.
Yes, how lucky it is. You're up so early. Now you can help us up with the bag.
You do not need me. You can use the elevator.
Oh, is it running again?
It is odd, mademoiselle, but the moment you left, it hasn't stuck once.
Then we can manage nicely to go back to bed.
Oh, no, Manuela. Please, you take the bags up in the elevator. We're half dead.
Who is not?
Well, here.
Very well, if madame insists.
You take these bags to the elevator. While she's taking them up, you can bring him in. Oh, Madame Martha, I hope when the Germans marched in, you didn't have any unpleasantness.
Why should I? I have nothing to fear.
Will you take this bag up, Madame Martha, and we'll take the others. Come on, quick, make a dash for the door.
I'm sorry, I'm too stiff.
Oh, dear, you mustn't try. Quick. Straight ahead. Come here. With me, quick. She's coming now. Open the door. Now listen carefully. While I keep the concierge's back turned, you start up. But don't go until you hear me say, "Thank you, Madame Martha." It's apartment 11 on the 4th floor, understand?
Apartment 11, right.
That'll be all. We're so sorry to get you up so early in the morning, Madame Martha. Thank you, Madame Martha.
You need not shout, madame. My hearing is excellent.
It's just that I'm so grateful. Only 2 flights more.
heaven. Tea for 3, quick.
For 3?
Yes, I know I can trust you. We have a visitor.
Of course, mademoiselle.
We made it. Thank heaven. We'll soon have the tea ready. I'll be much more comfortable here.
Sorry to be such a bother.
Oh, you're no bother at all. There.
I can't tell you how terribly grateful I am.
What now? Come on, Square. What do we do? Open the door. Oh, what is it, Madame Martin?
These RAF wings must be yours. I found them just now in the lobby.
I don't know anything about them.
They were not there when I last cleaned.
I have no idea. Those are my wings.
Madame flies for the RAF.
No, but Madame's friend does. Oh, I wouldn't have lost these wings for the world.
A dangerous souvenir for these times.
Oh, my dear.
I say, Miss Emmy, that's a topping job you're doing.
It ought to be. At home in Sussex, I had 5 brothers and a father. Sometimes all the trousers were out at the seat at once.
Sussex. Seems a million miles and years from here.
Is Sussex your county, too?
No, I'm a Kentishman.
Beautiful country, Kent. Yes, Margot?
The evening paper, mademoiselle.
Thank you.
It's happened.
What?
Petain has asked for an armistice.
Oh, that's a pity. But we fought alone before.
This time it'll be quite a job.
I know. What's the matter now?
Look here, Miss Emmy. You and your friend have been magnificent. But I can't possibly stay here any longer.
I know you're anxious to get back, but don't lose heart. Maybe Kitty had better luck today.
It's not that. They've just announced the death penalty for harboring any of the British or French forces.
Oh, dear. But isn't that customary?
Of course. I should have thought of it before I came here. So if you don't mind, I'd better have my trousers now.
I don't mind. They're finished. But you're not going anywhere in them.
Thanks very much for the patch. But my mind's made up.
Any luck?
No, not a chance. 7 days of the German occupation, and boy, does it bring out the mouse in people.
Kitty, he's leaving here definitely.
Why, for heaven's sakes?
He saw the notice in the paper.
Did you have to let him see the paper?
What was I supposed to do, eat it? Anyway, whose bright idea was it in the first place to bring him here?
Mine, and I'll get him out of it. Stop being a fusspot.
If you won't consider me being a fusspot, what are you trying now?
Eating humble pie. Andre? Hello, darling, this is Kitty. Your wife, remember? You're surprised. Well, I'm a bit surprised myself. Look, Andre, I want to see you. No, it can't wait until tomorrow. It's urgent. How about Etienne's in a half an hour? Good, you're an angel. See? He'll know what to do. He always does.
Kitty, you're a wonder. I thought you weren't ever going to talk to him again.
I talked to Hitler to get that boy out.
Goodness, what's that?
Say, what's up?
You don't think they'll come up here, do you? Well, they might. The Germans. They have surrounded the block.
Hide, Pepsi.
In my room, under the bed.
Oh, no, that's where they'll look first.
You can't be involved. I'll give myself up.
Nonsense. Come on.
If they ring, don't answer the door till I tell you.
No, mademoiselle.
What a place, not a hole, not a corner. This is a respectable apartment. Oh, God.
took your time.
I'm sorry, but we're not used to such late visitors.
Who's the legal tenant of this apartment?
Mademoiselle.
Who is this?
My housekeeper.
Anyone else here?
No, only myself and a lady friend.
Is that correct?
That's what it says in the tenant register.
We'll see. Is that your friend?
Yes, Madame de Mornay.
Are you looking for someone?
That's right. Better come along. You stay here, see no one leave.
That's all.
Under the bed. There's no one here.
Of course there's no one there.
At least no one that we know of.
The balcony. Stand by the door. Let me see that tenant register.
This is apartment 11.
Fred, Emmeline, British. You'll have to register as an enemy alien.
I know. I read about it in the paper.
Good. See that you do.
Well, I hope you're satisfied now.
I'm here to ask questions, not answer them.
But you've looked everywhere.
You seem to be very anxious to get us out of here.
Oh, not at all.
And why are you so jumpy?
Well, this sort of thing isn't exactly enjoyable.
Perhaps it isn't.
Good evening.
Captain, I'm so glad you've come. Perhaps you can convince them that we're not hiding any spies here.
Oh, dear.
You need disturb these ladies no further. I vouch for them.
Very well, sir. I'll head down.
Oh.
Good night, madame. Good night, madame.
Good night.
Sorry you were disturbed. But there are hundreds of French and British soldiers hiding in the city. We can't be too careful. My compliments, madame.
Oh, how sweet of you. Look, Emmy, aren't they beautiful? Margot! Margot!
Madame?
Do sit down. You take these, please.
Oui, madame.
No, this'll be much more comfortable.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, that's all right. It's nothing at all.
All this excitement is giving me a frightful headache.
Poor Emmy. Why don't you go to bed?
How can I, with the captain here?
Please, mademoiselle, don't stay on my account.
Oh, no, no. It's not that. It's just that I'm too nervous. Aren't you, Kitty?
No. I feel fine since the captain arrived.
Thank you.
Kitty. Keep away from my plants. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Take it easy, Emmy. The captain and I are going out. I feel like dancing. How about it, Captain? Will you take me for a little dance?
Delighted. I hardly dare to hope that we...
Well, either did I. We'll go to Etienne's, a charming place with a perfect band.
That sounds excellent.
Now you can relax, Emmy. Don't sit up for me.
You're my kleiner Schnutzel.
Come along, Captain.
Goodbye, Miss Claire.
beg your pardon.
Gesundheit. You were right, this is a charming place.
Yes, it is crowded, isn't it?
Madame looking for someone?
What? Oh, no. And please drop the matter. My friends call me Kitty.
Kitty. You know, it sounds so gay and, may I say, frivolous.
Lots of people do.
This way, please. Madame has asked me to be sure to tell you not to jump to conclusions. And for heaven's sake, to ask her to dance.
Thanks, Jim.
Let's sit down. I'm so thirsty.
Of course.
You know, it's funny about me. When I dance, I must drink champagne. When I do, I must dance. A vicious circle, isn't it?
As long as I'm included, I find the circle delightful. Here we are. What shall we drink to?
To us, of course, and what's nearest to our hearts.
Hello, Kitty. Nice to see you.
Why, Andre, what are you doing here?
I don't know yet, but I was going to ask you to dance.
I'm sorry, Captain Von Weber. This is my husband. We haven't seen each other for a few days, so I guess I can't refuse to dance with him, can I?
Of course, madame.
I'll be back in a few minutes. You're an angel to do this.
Never mind the hello. Did you ask me to meet you here just to exhibit your conquest of the conqueror?
Oh, Andre, please. I couldn't help myself. I'm in a terrible jam. Emmy and I picked up a British flyer, and he's at the flat this minute.
What?
Furthermore, we've just had a visit from the Gestapo.
Kitty, are you insane?
Keep on dancing. All right, I'm crazy. But that's not the problem. The problem is how to get him into unoccupied France.
That is a problem.
Oh, I know we're not very friendly right at the moment, and I have no right to ask him favors, but this means an awful lot to me.
What is this? Love at first sight or a sudden attack of patriotism?
Oh, Andre, please.
I'm sorry, darling. But I never suspected you cared much about the war and things like that.
You never suspected I cared about a lot of things. There we go again, and I didn't want to quarrel.
Good girl. All right. I'll see what I can do. But on one condition.
What?
I want you to leave the country, too.
That's sweet of you. But Amy must come, too, because it's my fault she's stuck here.
Very well. Amy, too.
I am grateful to you. And now I'd better get back to my little tin soldier, don't you think?
Too bad you came with a military escort. I was just beginning to enjoy this.
Well, what could I do? Leave him with Emmy and a British flyer stuffed halfway up a chimney?
I guess not. Well, good night, Kitty. And don't get in too deep with your Gestapo glamour boy.
Good night, darling. And by the way, I still went to Fontainebleau only because of Alice.
Good night, Captain. And thanks for letting me dance with my wife. Good night, Kitty.
Good night, Andre. I'm sorry, but what could I do? He's still my husband.
Get up. This is nice, Mr. Curly. Get up! Well, it's all very simple, as you can see. All you have to remember when you get there is that the baker's name is Tissier.
Tissier.
Right. And don't forget to tell him that you are sent by Père Bonnet.
Who is this Père Bonnet, anyhow?
That's not his real name, of course. He is the tobacconist on our corner.
That little man?
Yeah, that little man can do big things. And here is some money for Tissier.
Well, that's sweet of you, Andre, but I have enough, really.
I know. But I'd like to have the pleasure. Consider it a farewell corsage. Though, Miss Amy, I think you'd better take charge of it.
You're really too generous.
Nonsense. I consider you a safe conduct for Kitty in more ways than one.
That's one in the eye for Featherhead.
We're going to get it in the car, mademoiselle.
Good. Now I'll just check the kitchen with you.
I really don't know how to thank you, darling.
Please don't. You'll get back to America as quick as you can, I hope. I'm glad. You'll be safe there.
Why don't you come with me? Considering all that's going on in this world, our little battle seems very petty.
I'm happy you feel that way. Unfortunately, this is no time for me to leave France.
But the Germans will take over the Foreign Office, too, won't they? What'll you do then?
I don't know yet. I must think. All Frenchmen have a great deal of thinking to do today. Well, Kitty, I think I'll say goodbye to you now.
Not goodbye. Au revoir. And bless you for everything.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, that's all right. Come and meet my husband and benefactor.
I'm very glad to know you.
This is Lieutenant Gray.
How do you do?
I say thanks very much for the suit.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to see it fits you so well.
My dear, hadn't we better be going? We've a long drive before us.
Right. You two go ahead and start the car. Gray and I will meet you around the corner.
Hold everything, Emmy. Here we go again.
What do you want?
Tizier, the baker.
Who are you?
A friend of Père Bonnet's.
Is that so? How is he?
He says his wheat is ready for threshing.
Good. Get the car off the road. The place is crawling with Germans. Put it in my shed. This way. Be quiet.
We're in the bakery now. You stay put, and we'll bring you out some food.
How many of you are there?
3.
Who is the third?
A British flyer.
Oh, British. I do a costumer.
Why, pray?
For my countrymen, I make a reduction.
There'll be 2 dogs besides.
French ones.
That will be 2,000 more.
But 2 little poodles?
Dogs are more trouble than people. They bark. 4 for the flyer, 4 for the women, 2 for the dogs. 10,000 francs.
Hey, Mammy, you have the money.
We'll pay when we're safely across and not before. Now I'll trouble you for some food for our friend.
All I have is some cheese and a little wine.
That will do.
Genial fellow, isn't he?
I think we ought to trust him. Could sell his soul for tuppence.
Well, what can we do?
That will be 20 francs extra.
For that?
Hey, Mammy.
I still say that it's highway robbery.
Food was not in the bargain.
What do you think we are, counterfeiters?
You can't trust anybody nowadays.
Come on, get out.
Any fresh bread?
Only what you see, Sergeant. All I'm allowed to bake now.
Thanks. I like French bread.
I haven't seen you before. You must be a stranger here.
Let me see your papers.
I only stopped by for bread, too.
I did not sell her any.
British. All the way from Paris for bread?
I know it sounds silly, but they say there's going to be a terrible shortage in Paris, sir.
Save it for the lieutenant. Come along.
Oh, dear. Do I have to?
Come along. And you, friend Tessier, be a little more careful in the future.
Yes, sir, of course.
They've arrested her.
There must be something we can do.
Ah, get this.
Come on, it's time.
We can't possibly leave without her.
Then you don't leave at all. Make up your mind.
Of course you're going, Lieutenant. Hand me that bag.
It isn't right without her.
Hand me that other bag. Look, if they come back and find you here, it'll only make it worse on her.
In devil's name, are you coming?
Take it easy. We're coming. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on.
Don't move.
Wait here. I'll go and speak to the sentry and give you a signal.
Do you think we can trust that German sentry?
Let's hope there's honor among thieves.
I've got two this time. Make it quick.
Here we are.
What do you mean, here we are? Where are we? Is there a road or something?
Follow the region, you'll reach the highway.
Can you make it by yourself, Lieutenant?
Aren't you coming with me?
I'm going back.
What?
I'm going back.
Look here, I got you over and you pay for it anyway.
How can I pay you? My friend has all the money.
Find time to tell me.
Get it, you'll get it. Well, good luck, Lieutenant.
Come on, I haven't got the whole night.
I don't know how to thank you and Miss Emmy. I hope she'll be all right. Would you mind taking a little message for her? Will you give her this for me?
Bless you. Well, let's get going.
To get people across for nothing. It's not honest.
Why didn't you say something when they took her away instead of standing there like a silly sheep? You knew those Germans.
That's why I don't want to hang.
Kitty! My goodness, you look terrible.
Emmy.
What happened?
Thank heavens, huh?
Darling, tell me what happened.
Let me sit down in death.
Here, where's Gray?
I got him across.
Why didn't you stay there?
I was worried sick about you.
Darling, you'd no need to worry about me. I was perfectly all right.
How'd you get away?
Well, at first I was absolutely terrified. But I merely gave that silly officer a piece of my mind. I mentioned the Geneva Convention and my rights as a non-belligerent. I pointed out that I hadn't broken any law.
That's all very well. Now, can I have my money?
You'll get paid after you've taken us over.
What do you think I run? A streetcar? You've got to know this sentry, and the Germans are smart. They change him all the time.
Then when can you take us?
maybe weeks. These things take time. I'll let you know.
Oh, dear. That means we'll have to go back to Paris. Well, at least graze across.
I almost forgot. He told me to give you this.
The dear boy.
My money.
Oh, here you are. Take it. I don't suppose you give receipts.
No, and I don't keep books either.
Oui, monsieur.
This meat is tough.
I know it is very tough, monsieur. I am sorry. Jacques is sorry, too.
Send him here immediately.
That is impossible, monsieur.
What do you mean impossible?
You are now eating him. Jacques was my horse.
You pigs, you! I'll have this place closed. You French pigs! I'll show you!
Bonsoir, Madame de Mornay.
How Père Bonnet. Sit down.
Oui, oui. Merci. Monsieur André was telling me about the successful crossing.
Yes.
You are going again?
Yes, on the 15th. Everything's been arranged.
Madame, you could be of such great service if you would take another one with you into free France.
You have another William Gray?
There are so many.
But how can I get it?
Through the newspapers, Madame. There is a column the refugees have for contacting their families. If you would write a cleverly worded letter to it, I am sure it would contact you with one of William Gray's friends.
The newspapers. Right under the Germans' noses.
Oui.
But no one must know about it. No one must come to the apartment or let Miss Quayle hear about
Madame
it.
wishes to be served. Oh, Père Bonnet.
Monsieur Johan, this is Madame de Mornay, a very good friend. Tell me, if letters addressed to her were to come here at this cafe, would you take them to her?
Oh, mais certainement, certainly. Madame wishes a steak.
Horse meat?
No, no, not for Madame. What I mean is a filet mignon, la grisse, avec des pommes de terre frites, avec...
Well, fine time to be having breakfast, I must say.
Oh, we all count the early birds.
I go to bed at a decent hour. What kept you out so late last night?
Believe it or not, I was with my mother-in-law.
Till 3 o'clock this morning?
Mm-hmm. Talking about Andre. Guess where he is.
I don't know. I'm not good at guessing.
He's in London. He's joined de Gaulle. Isn't that something? I'm simply bursting with pride.
I'm glad you're beginning to appreciate him.
Now, who can that be?
I better answer it. Margot's out struggling with the ration board.
I would like to see Madame de Mornay. In fact, I must see her.
You must see her? What about?
Something very important. Please tell her that Monsieur Durand is here.
Monsieur Durand. Excuse me. Kitty, Monsieur Durand wants to see you.
Oh, good. I've been expecting him.
Who is Monsieur Durand?
Good morning, Monsieur Durand. Come right in. You have something for me, I hope?
Yes, Madame de Mornay. 3 letters.
So soon. How wonderful.
What letters?
Miss Quayle, this is Monsieur Durand. He owns the cafe a couple of blocks from here, and he's been kind enough to let me use it as an address. No one saw you coming here, I hope.
Not a soul, Madame. I went all the way around the block to make sure I wasn't followed.
Good.
Well, good morning, Madame. I hope I brought you good news.
I do, too. Thank you so much.
Now, would you kindly explain these strange goings-on?
Oh, didn't I tell you? Well, when we heard from Tissier that he could get us across on the 15th, I thought we might as well smuggle another boy out. So I advertised for one.
You what?
Right here in the personal column, you know, where the refugees from the war zone try and get in touch with each other. That's what gave me the idea.
One day you'll be the end of me.
Oh, come now, Emmy. The way I worded it was a miracle of discretion.
You call this discretion? William Gray wishes to get in touch with his friends. Please write care of Cafe Durand, 41 Rue Rodier. You must be mad. We're as good as shot.
Oh, come now, Emmy. Look at this. Signed John Ripley. Or this, Peter Hitchcock. What could be more English?
I suppose the Gestapo would sign themselves sauerkraut. It's obviously a trap.
All right. What about this one, from a priest? I suppose he's a trap, too.
Why not? How do you know he's a priest?
Can you imagine the Gestapo trying to raise money to repair a steeple on a little village church?
In heaven's name, what has a church steeple got to do with William Gray?
Don't you see? It's double talk. A cover-up for the real reason he wants us to get in touch with him.
Such as what, for instance?
Such as it's right here. I'm sure this charitable enterprise will deeply interest a person like William Gray.
Fiddlesticks. I can still see the Gestapo behind that steeple.
Oh, soon you'll be seeing them under your bed. But I don't see why we're arguing about it. It's a cinch to find out.
Who do you intend to ask? The Gestapo?
No, sweetie. The Archdiocese of Paris. Surely they'll know whether they have a Father Dominique Bernard in the Marne department. And what's more, I'm going to find out this minute.
Oh, no, you don't. From now on, I do the doing.
Why you?
Because I have some sense and my clothes on.
Come on, Emmy, join the chorus.
I fail to see anything to sing about.
What's the matter with you? You saw the bishop and he told you himself he knows Father Dominique.
I still think it's a mad thing to do and a wanton waste of petrol when we've barely enough to take us to Tissia's.
Oh, come on now and relax. I've got a full tank. I always told you I'd make a good snake charmer.
You didn't get it from that Von Weber man.
You don't know the half of it. Look at this.
Chocolates.
It's a good thing we're leaving. Heaven knows what he expects in return.
For pity's sake, be careful what you say.
Oh, simmer down. I'll let you do all the talking.
Come in.
We'd like to see Father Dominique, please.
Come right in. I am Father Dominique. What can I do for you?
Well, we've come regarding your letter. The one about the church steeple.
Sorry, I don't seem to recall. One writes so many appeals in these difficult times.
Well, we mean the one you wrote to a certain William Gray. Don't you remember? The one in answer to an advertisement?
Oh, yes. Were you ladies sent here by Mr. Gray?
No, not exactly.
I don't quite understand. What is your connection with him?
Well, in a way, he was a friend of ours.
In, what way?
Excuse us a moment, please. We'll never get anywhere beating about the bush like this.
Well, you want to take a chance?
I'm sorry, Father. We had to decide whether you were really you. The truth is that Mr. Gray doesn't know anything at all about this. We used his name in order to get in touch with another British airman.
May I ask, why?
We thought we might be able to smuggle him out, just as we did Lieutenant Gray.
Oh, I see. So you put in this advertisement yourself? Well, I thought it was the British intelligence.
No, they're just the two of us.
Well, now that you know all about us, what did you mean in your letter? A church steeple or a British airman?
British airman, of course.
Oh, good. Then where is he?
He? Well, I'm afraid there are quite a few of them.
Oh, dear.
We can only take one.
Well, one is better than none. If you'll excuse me, I'll lead the way. This way, please.
Don't tell me you keep them here.
Yes, the crib below. Follow me, please. The fathers who built this church are buried here. Fortunately, it hasn't been used for centuries, and no one remembers its existence. My friends, these kind ladies have offered to take one of you across the border. Who do you think ought to go?
Hansby, he's been here the longest.
What about you, Clerk? Simpson is a pilot. They can use pilots.
So's Legrand.
Just a moment, my friend. I said one. You better draw lots.
Fair enough. Has anybody got any boxes? Here you are, Padre. The chap who draws the short one goes.
That's a good way.
Guess it's me.
Congratulations. Gracious, I only hope he's not too big to fit into the compartment.
I say, Mom, couldn't you take 2 little chops instead? We've got a couple of regular shrimps here. Duclos, how about it, Summers?
This is very generous of you, McNair, but you have 1 chance.
Duclos is right. It wouldn't be fair.
Rats. The way things are, 2 guns are better than 1.
Mom, do you think you can fit them both in?
Of course. We'll make it fit.
That settles it. Now off you go and good hunting to both of you.
Thanks.
God bless you, my son.
He certainly was a fine lad, that tall sergeant.
Oh, it's a crime we couldn't have taken them all. Maybe our friend Tissier will be able to think of something.
Don't worry, he will. Thank heaven there's the bakery.
I bet the boys in the back will be glad to unwind.
It's all boarded up.
What's the matter? Get out and see.
Right on, boy. He's been shot.
Good heavens.
It's no use, Kitty. The only thing we can do is take the lads back to Father Dominique's.
Oh, we can always do that. So maddening we're so near, only across the bridge. There ought to be something we could do. I've got to think.
We can't leave them cooped up in the car while we sit here for the rest of our lives and think. Waiter, the bill, please. Oh, look, Kitty, isn't that sad?
Pitiful.
It is pitiful when a Frenchman has to die to be allowed to cross a river in his own country.
How considerate of them. At least they respect the dead.
They can't help it. The cemetery is on the other side. Merci, madame.
How interesting. Come on, Emmy. We've got things to do.
Now, Kitty, I hope you're not getting another mad idea.
Remember what Napoleon said. Audacity, audacity, and then some more audacity. Good day.
Good day, madame. Excuse me, I'm having my lunch.
Oh, please go right ahead. We want to order a funeral.
Your very best one, please.
Oh, you can depend on the House of Chancel for that. There you will see samples of my work. The most impressive number is this one. Naturally, it is the most expensive. But considering that you get 4 horses, genuine ostrich plumes, top hats, black gloves for the mourners, and the guaranteed personal attendance of His Honor the Mayor himself at 5,000 francs, it's a bargain.
We'll take it.
Oh, thank you, madame. And now, if you'll kindly give me the necessary details. First of all, we must settle on the day.
Oh, as soon as possible, of course.
Very well, madame. And the name of the deceased?
Oh, dear. We never thought of that.
I beg your pardon?
I'm afraid we'll have to leave that to you.
To me? Oh, I see. You ladies wish to cross the border. Very clever. Very clever.
Thank you, but it wasn't my idea at all. It was my friend's.
I'm glad you're beginning to appreciate me.
Unfortunately, they are clever too, the Boche. It's a risky business. They inspect my records.
We'll pay for the risk.
I'm an undertaker, madame, not a war profiteer. I'd like to help you, but still I need someone to bury. I have it.
Oh, dear. You don't keep them on hand, I hope.
Oh, no, but as it happens, you are in luck. I'm expecting any moment to hear that the old Marquise de Montigny has passed away. They are the oldest family in our region, but they're as poor as their blood is blue. I was prepared to bury the good old lady for nothing out of respect for her, but now I can give her the funeral her ancient name deserves. Ladies, you have done a kind deed.
That's wonderful.
Oh, may I present His Honor the Mayor?
How do you do?
How do you do?
His Honor enjoys nothing more than a good funeral.
I'm sure your presence will add tone and dignity to the occasion.
Well, goodbye, Your Honor. We're delighted to have met you, and we hope you have a very good time. We'll be in touch with you.
What's that straight ahead of us, pray?
Let me see your permit.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, dear. That's the man they took me to when they arrested me.
Where did all those people come?
Those are all close relatives.
That's strange. I heard the old Marquise was the last of the line.
Oh, you know these old families. They have fifth cousins all over the country. May we proceed?
Very well. Go on.
Thank you.
Just thinking. Here we are in free France at last.
I still can't believe it's all over, and this time we're really on our way.
I can.
Here are your tickets.
Thank you.
I thank you for all you have done. And if I had the right to speak for France, I would thank you in her name as well as mine.
Thank you, Father Dominic. But we're the ones to be grateful.
Please thank our friend Chanson.
I will. I expect to see a great deal of him. Oh, you'll reach Toulouse in a few hours. From there, you'll take a train directly to Lisbon. Then home in safety. God bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
Home and safety. That makes me feel rather guilty.
Emmy, look at those boys. There must be hundreds of others just like them that we could help. What do you say we don't go?
Step lively, everybody.
What's the matter? Have you forgotten something?
No, we've changed our mind. We're going back with you.
Allons-y, tout le monde! Tout le monde! Allons-y, dépêchons-nous, on va partir!
For the past 2 years, ever since we occupied France, we've been made fools of. It's ridiculous. Do you gentlemen realize that almost 60% of all enemy air personnel shot down over France escape capture and by some miracle get back to their bases in England to fly again? That means that right under our noses there exists a large and powerful underground organization.
But, Your Excellency, we're working day and night. We have arrested thousands.
Those thousands are meaningless. They are merely the outer fringe. To destroy the organization, we must get to its core.
You will permit me, Your Excellency. I think I have an idea that will accomplish just that.
Well, what is it?
It's a very simple trap, really. They save flyers. Very well, we'll give them a flyer of our own to save.
Mademoiselle Quayle?
Yes. Would you bring it in here, please? In here, please, and do be careful. Don't bump it. It's a very old and valuable piece. Round here. Now, that's fine. Thank you.
It's pretty heavy, too.
I suppose it is. Here you are.
Oh, merci.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day. Push. I'm sorry, it's such a tight squeeze. You must feel dreadfully cramped.
We, Commander Stowe, ma'am.
I'm very glad to meet you, Commander Stowe. Won't you come and sit down and stretch your legs?
Why, I'd rather walk around a bit. I've been sitting quite some time.
Oh, well, naturally. Would you have a cup of tea? The kettle's just boiling.
A pot of tea is just what I need.
We English would certainly be lost without it. Milk and sugar?
Please. That's quite a pleasant surprise. I hardly expected to find an Englishwoman in the French underground.
Oh, we have all sorts of people in it. Will you have one of these?
Coffee cake. I haven't had any of those since I left home.
Coffee cake? What part of England do you come from?
A little town on the southern coast.
Oh, I know that part very well. Which little town? Oh, excuse me. Yes, speaking. What was that, please?
This is number 34. About that furniture just delivered to you. It's the wrong article. Keep it there.
Hurry, please. Goodbye.
Not bad news, I hope.
No.
What's the matter?
Nothing at all.
Why are you trembling?
I'm not trembling.
What was that phone call?
It was just an ordinary business call.
Put up your hands. Don't move.
I don't understand you, Commander.
You can drop the pretense now, my dear lady.
I think I'm going to faint.
Go right ahead. The Gestapo will know how to take care of that. Hello? Major Ball speaking. Yes. Let me talk to the colonel.
Who's there?
We are from 34.
Thank heaven.
What happened?
I had to knock him down.
Very good job, madame. You have finished him.
No doubt about it. He's dead.
Oh, dear.
just coming for the boy. I'm sorry I'm late, darling, but the most wonderful thing has happened. It's all right, Andre. It's Emmy. Andre?
Oh, hello, Miss Emmy. It's nice to see you.
Get me some brandy quickly.
Take it easy, Emmy. He's not a ghost. He's real.
He's been over on several missions for the Gaul, but this is the first time he's dead come and see me. Isn't it exciting? Oh, it's horrible. What's the matter?
I think she really needs the brandy. What is it?
In there on the buffet. Tell me, Emmy, what's wrong? What is it, darling?
Here, Miss Emmy. Drink this.
Now then, tell me, what happened?
I killed him.
Killed?
Who?
He called it coffee cake.
What are you talking about?
A scone. He wasn't a British airman. He was a German agent. I hit him with a candlestick, but I hit too hard. He was calling the Gestapo on my phone.
Good heavens, they'll trace the call. Or they mustn't find you here, Andre.
We must all get out of here at once.
What about the others?
They're being warned by 34.
Come on.
What's all the exits? Post 2 men inside.
Unteroffizier Fuller, passen Sie im Haus auf! Ihr Mann sichern die rechte Flanke! Die anderen mitkommen!
Are the ladies in?
I don't know. I haven't seen either of them all day.
What do you do all day? Sleep?
He must be there. Come on, this way.
This is our chance. When they're going, we dash down.
Open up!
Maybe they're not in.
We'll see.
All right, now.
Oh, my ankle. I can't. That's why it's careful. Oh, never mind like this. You do go without me.
Nonsense. Where is the elevator?
Oh, no, it's almost getting stuck.
Come on, Emmy, open. Come on.
Oh, no, I wouldn't trust that Lincoln.
No trace of them. That's strange. Sure, she must have come here from the shop.
Oh, great heavens. What did we do? Let's keep on going. See if the concierge can do something.
I think she never got here.
Well, someone must have been here a minute ago. Hi.
Turn out the light. Get down on the floor.
What did I tell you?
This way. Into the basement. The street is full of them. Poor Annie. I can't bear to think of their caller.
There's a pity. But you can't fight a war without casualties. Where's the switch to that light?
I don't know.
Where is Kitty?
I don't know.
You're lying. I heard you call her.
I may have. I was so frightened I didn't know what I was saying, but I honestly don't know where she's gone.
Where is Kitty?
I don't know.
Take her down.
There's no need to drag me. I'm coming.
I'll find her if I have to turn the entire building inside out.
Take her to headquarters.
No, I want to hold her here till we get the other one.
are in for a little siege, darling. The windows are the only way out, and they're made outside each other.
I know she must be hiding somewhere. I've got it. What's that? Basement. Get me some flashlight.
We'll have to try this. Come.
That's thoroughly. These are what I really want.
One thing is certain, she couldn't get out through here.
Well, that's obvious, but it doesn't mean that she isn't here. Take a look under the table there.
It's up there.
I can't stand it. I could have sworn she was down here. Don't miss anything. Look under every box and crate.
Stand there, go on and look. I'm sorry, Captain. You pulled every stick out.
That's ridiculous. I know she must be here. Smith, come here. Take a look up there.
Maybe she got into one of the apartments.
I know one thing. She is somewhere in the building. Come on, let's go. Where is she?
I told you hours ago. I don't know where she went. She must have got out of the building.
With all my men around it? I'm sorry, Miss Quayle. You have to do better than that. I don't believe in miracles.
No. I know what you believe in.
Oh, you do? Well, you'll get a practical demonstration of it at headquarters when I'm through here.
Let me take it there now.
No, I want to handle this personally. I have a very special interest in this case. Besides, maybe she's telling the truth. Perhaps she does know where my little friend is hiding.
You got them all here, Captain.
Good. Now perhaps we'll get somewhere. Now, my friends, I have something to say to you. My men have been watching every exit, every entrance. I have them on the roof and in the courtyard. I know that no one has left the building, and we have searched it from the attic to the basement. That means only one thing. Someone of you is hiding the demone woman. If that person does not surrender her, I promise you, every single one of you will regret the day he was born.
I'm so frightened.
Darling, remember what you said once. A laugh bolsters your courage when things go hopelessly wrong.
I can't get my mind off her.
Who?
Emmy. She's been so brave. It's all my fault she's in this mess.
No, darling. She would have done the same thing even without you. She's a wonderful old girl.
What a shame you can't get back to England. They don't even know you're here. I'm the only one they're looking for.
Forget about it, darling.
see you. I'm glad I'm here with you now.
Take it away. Brother!
Yes, Captain.
Call up headquarters. Have them send enough trucks to take all of these obstinate idiots. And have them send me some more men. I'm going to search the building again. I'll find that woman if I have to take it apart brick by brick.
They'll come back, won't they?
Well, I haven't much hope, but...
Try and get out of here. But my ankle hurts so.
Oh, that's right.
Now, for the last time, will you tell me where she's hiding?
Don't know.
You.
Water. 3 days. Where have they gone? Wait. God! God! Shut up! Shut up! They're going to kill us!
Holy mackerel, look at it. Break those locks. Get them out. On a double.
Your name, please? Now, there's nothing to be afraid of. We have to ask you these questions so we can help you.
No.
Take her to the medical station. Next. Can you tell us your name?
I have nothing to say.
It's hopeless. The Boche have done a thorough job. They've destroyed their minds as well as the records.
Just a moment. Your accent sounds British. Are you?
I have nothing to say.
Emmy! 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 Oh, thank heavens, Emmy. Emmy, what's the matter? Please, it's Kitty. Oh, Emmy, don't you recognize me? Emmy, please, say you do. It's Kitty, Emmy.
No. Kitty was executed a long time ago.
Oh, no. They told me they'd shot you, too, don't you see? Just to torture us. Emmy, please, it's Kitty. Oh, Emmy,
Wait a minute. I think they're the two women they were holding to exchange for those German agents.
You might be right. Is that lady's name Emmeline Quayle?
Yes, it is.
Then you must be Mrs. de Monet.
That's right.
Quite a privilege to know you. These two ladies are responsible for smuggling out some 300 British and American airmen.
It was 259.
I'm very proud and happy that I've been accorded the honor to convey to you the thanks and appreciation of the provisional government of France. Émilie Quayle, in the name of the French Republic, you are awarded for exceptional valor and courage the Order of Liberation. Kitty the Morning. In the name of the French Republic, you're awarded for exceptional valor and courage the Order of Liberation.